everyone, I have a haul video to share with you today. This is going to be a haul from a church rummage sale that I went to recently, and it was about 30 minutes away, so I considered not even going, but I had not been out in a while and thought I would take the trip. So before I get into the video, let me introduce myself. My name is Jen. I am a thrifter, a crafter, and an online reseller. So when I go out thrifting, I like to find things for myself and for my house. And I also like to find things that I like, but I can't keep everything. So I do offer some items online for sale. I sell on platforms like Poshmark, eBay, Depop, and I have recently started selling on Instagram. So I share videos on thrifting, crafting, and anything else that I would like to share with you. If those are things you're interested in, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel, but let's go ahead and get into the video. This particular rummage sale was closing down at noon, I guess, for a break, and then they were going to start back up at 4 o'clock. I could not come back at 4, so I needed to get the thrifting done by noon. I got a little late start that day. I believe the time was 8 to noon, if I'm not mistaken. I had to get my grandsons on the bus, and then I kept going back and forth if I wanted to make the drive because, as I said, it was a 30-minute drive, but I decided that I was going, and by the time I got there, I think I had about an hour to look through everything. It was a pretty big area to look through. Luckily, it was not that packed when I got there, so let me go ahead and show you what I got. I did look at the baked items. It was a rummage sale and bake sale. By the time I got finished, they were calling for everyone to get in line to pay for their items, and I did not get to go back to the bake sale. I was going to grab a few things for my husband and my grandkids, but I'll show you at least what they had there. Everything looked so good. Since I knew I didn't have a lot of time, I wanted to kind of have a plan. I ran over to the jewelry first, and then I thought I would go look at the clothing and the holiday decor and things like that first. So let me show you what I got at the jewelry table. I actually don't remember everything that I picked up at the jewelry table. You do have to pay for it separately. Then they put it in this bag and staple it and mark on it. What did they put here? Paid and thank you. Look how cute that is. The ladies were so nice. They actually handed a basket to me, and I was teasing them and I said, "You want me to fill this basket?" And they said, "Absolutely, fill it up." And I tried because the prices were so good. Most of the prices, I believe, were 25 cents or 50 cents. And then they went up to about $1 to $3. I actually don't remember everything that I purchased. So these caught my eye right off the bat. They are cloisonné. I believe I'm saying that right. They are pierced, probably 80s. Maybe early 90s, but I thought they were so pretty. And 50 cents. Can you believe that? Look how pretty those are. They're very well made. Then I found this set. What is this? Okay, you get, it's 2 rings. I did not realize that. So that's actually very cool looking. So the set came with 2 rings, and then they are pierced earrings, but look how pretty they are. They reminded me of that Laurel Birch, and they may even, so I could not read that. I will put on the screen if I figure out who makes these, but they were $1. $1 for these vintage, adorable pair of pierced earrings and 2 rings that match. I found these bracelets. This wooden bracelet is so cool looking, and I think I've sold something similar to this in the past, but it came with both of these bracelets. They are vintage. I thought they looked great together, and 50 cents. 50 cents for two really cool looking bracelets. Look how nice those look together. This one might be brass. It looks like it's brass. I don't see any markings, but I thought they were worth 50 cents. And I could not pass up this adorable vintage bracelet with this heart charm. And this could probably, you could probably engrave on this or get it engraved. It was also 50 cents. So I don't know if I will offer this as is. I do like to make charm bracelets. I used to make them all the time and sell them on eBay. They did very well. I have not had time to make them lately, but I've really been wanting to get back to making charm bracelets. So I may turn this into a charm bracelet. I found this beautiful Chico's necklace. These are glass. Look how pretty that is. And it is signed, or it does have the hang tag that says Chico's on it, but it's the, I guess, opera length. And I just thought it was beautiful. Chico's jewelry is always very well made, and I just thought it's beautiful. I think it would look really pretty at Christmas time or for a fall. But let's see, what did I pay for this? 50 cents. 50 cents for this beautiful, high quality necklace. Cannot beat that price. And I found this, another, I guess, opera length necklace. It has some tassels there. It's gold tone. It has some rhinestones, and I don't recall if it was marked. I will have to double check, but okay. 50 cents again. I mean, you cannot purchase something brand new for 50 cents. This is just gorgeous. It's well made, and I just love it. And the last piece of jewelry, this I may even consider keeping. It is a vintage Monet link bracelet, I guess you can call it. And it has the safety. It has a safety chain on there, the box clasp. I actually paid up for this, and I hesitate to say that because $3, I don't think that is paying up, but compared to the other items that I paid 50 cents for, that's paying up. And look how beautiful this bracelet is. As I said, I may wind up keeping this. We'll see. It does have a bit of wear on it, but that I don't think it's all that bad. So. All right, so I always look through the picture frames because I love finding them for my house. If you like to display pictures in your house, yard sales and thrift stores or rummage sales are a great place to find picture frames. I typically do not purchase picture frames new because you can find them for such a great price on the secondhand market. So that is one of the things I always look at. I'm so bummed out because as I was looking through them, I put a few items down. One of the items I put down was probably my favorite item of this entire trip, and unfortunately I left it behind. It was an adorable vintage, one of those wire looking picture or postcard holders. It had a dragonfly or something like that as the base. It was so cute. I did not realize I didn't have it until I got home. I am just kicking myself, but I still found some nice things there. I found this picture frame. It's that Danish or mid-century style It does appear to be vintage. I paid $1 for it. I typically do pretty well with these type of frames, so I figured I would give that a try. This was also one of my favorite items that I found. It's so cute. It's vintage, and it has this really cute saying on it, along with a little piece of quilt there. It says, "Families are like quilts, lives pieced together, stitched with smiles and tears, colored with memories and bound by love." Look how adorable that is. I thought for $1 I would give this a try, and I think somebody is really going to love this piece. It is so cute. And they had a bunch of books there, and I grabbed this one on my way out. It is, I guess, a German language lesson book, I guess. And so I thought it was cool. It's dated 1967, and I thought somebody would love it for decor. I have been doing pretty good with books, vintage books lately, so I couldn't pass this one up for $1. It's a good size, and I loved the green color. So as I said, I am a crafter. I'm always looking for crafting supplies when I'm out thrifting. I make baby books out of vintage books that people are going to get rid of, usually books that are damaged, and so I try to save them or salvage them, and I create baby books. I will insert some pictures of the books that I created, but I ran across this beautiful vintage lace, and I thought I could do something with these and my baby books, or include it in with some junk journal kits I'm putting together. So we'll see, but look how beautiful that is. And this entire roll, I guess, I don't know what to call it, spool, I guess it's a spool, was $2. And I found pink. I use pink a lot in the baby books that I create. And imagine that. I also use light blue. And so I found a light blue spool as well. It was $2, so that definitely will be used by myself, or I'm sure somebody will love to have it. Then I also found this spool, and it was $2 for all of this. It does have a little stretch to it. This will be perfect for the baby books that I create, and it's like a light blue or green, I guess. Some colors are hard for me to distinguish, but I thought it was beautiful, could not pass that up. I also found this spool of trim, and okay, this was $1. They charged $1. I was not sure. I did not even see that until just now, but I thought that was really cute with the checkers. Everyone is really into checkers right now, and checker patterns, I should say. And I love the colors. I found this baggie of bias tapes, 75 cents. I use white a lot also in baby books that I create, so I have plenty of white. Look at all of these for 75 cents. I could not pass that up. The last thing I picked up for crafting are these, I think they're Stampin' Up. Yes, Stampin' Up wooden stamps. And as you can guess, why I picked them up, because I make baby books, and these will be perfect. I love them. I do have some stamps like this, but they're smaller, so I liked the larger size. And I'm here. That's cute. I don't have anything like that. So these were $1, I believe. I think the black stripes, I think that was $1, possibly $2, but I think it was $1. So those will definitely get used. And so now we will move into the clothing. I did pick up some pieces of clothing. I have not been picking up too much lately because I'm gravitating more towards home decor and things like that, and I just have not found anything that I really wanted to pick up. And I really needed to pick up some clothing, and everything I think was $1 or 50 cents. I don't believe anything was over $1, maybe $2. So I was running out of time and just started grabbing a few things. So let me show you what I found. I did not have time to really look through everything for stains and things like that. I try not to pick things up with stains, but I did find this Victoria's Secrets pajama set, and it's plaid. I thought it was adorable. It's really soft material. It came with the bottoms, and this is an XL. I'm going to try it on. I wear large, but if this fits, I may wind up keeping it. I just thought it was adorable. It was folded up together, so I don't know if they charged me separately. I really didn't care because the prices were so good anyway. It was fine if they charged me separate. I was not going to say anything about it, but I really liked that. I found this American Eagle vest, and I thought it would be perfect for the fall season coming up. It is a size large. I found these Reebok joggers. They are an XL, but they seem kind of small for an XL. I'm going to try these on. If they fit me, I am going to keep these as well, but for $1 or 50 cents, I could not beat that. And I do need to replace some clothing. I had a pair of black joggers that I loved, and they got caught on a broken tote when I was organizing downstairs and ripped a hole. I thrifted those. I don't think I paid much for them. I've gotten my use out of them, so I needed to replace them. So if the Reebok fit, these will be perfect. I found this really pretty nightie or nightgown. It is vintage. It's Valerie Stevens. It's a size large. I do try to find the larger sizes. Small and mediums, just I don't have good luck with them. Large, XL, and 2Xs, I have better luck with. And so I noticed this beautiful print, grabbed it, and it has these slits here. I thought it was so pretty. Look at the detail on the back. I thought the print was beautiful, and it's in really good shape for being vintage. After just saying that I try to pick up larger sizes, these shorts are a size small. I should say I prefer to pick up the larger sizes, but these are Carhartt. These are the Carhartt brand. They look brand new. I don't know if I think they're women's, I'm not sure, but I know this brand does pretty well on the secondhand market. So I thought I would give them a try for 50 cents. And I noticed this tag. It says Nordstrom's. It has the, whatever you call these. I don't know what these are called. If you know, let me know. But it still had that, so I assumed that these were new and never been worn, unless that's from a thrift store. So that could be. That's probably what it's from, a thrift store. But these are size medium. They're from Nordstrom's. They feel really nice quality. They're just some black dress pants. And so I thought for 50 cents, I would give them a try. They look like they've never been worn. They're in really nice shape. I know we were going into fall, but I found this beautiful linen top. It is Valentina Naldi, and it's made in Italy. It's a 1X. and I thought it was beautiful. So I list all seasons all year long. People will buy out of season items. They may be going on a trip somewhere that's either hot or cold, so you just never know. But I thought it was beautiful, and I don't think there's any stains or anything on it, so I thought I would give it a try. So the last clothing item I have here is a Michael Kors. It is a size small, and as I said, I don't do great with size small, but I thought this sweater was so beautiful, and for fall, hopefully somebody will want it. It does have the metal logo detail. It is a cotton blend. There is a little bit of stretch to it, but I thought that was just a beautiful sweater, and for 50 cents, I thought I would give that a try. What I found is this okay, I thought it was one of those small backpacks, and now I'm seeing it's just a crossbody bag. That's what happens when you are in a rush. You don't have a lot of time to look through things. So the way it was laying there, I thought it was one of those mini backpacks, and it is leather. The name on it, I can't make it out. Janine Renee. I'll put it on the screen. I'm not sure exactly what it says, but it seems like it's really nice quality. I believe it was 50 cents. It looks like it has a mirror inside. It looks like it's in, oh, and it has one of those little pill cases with it. So I think I'll just leave that with it. It probably didn't come with the purse, but I'm going to leave that in there. I'm going to get it all cleaned up. It looks like it has a little something there that may or may not come off. As I said, it was 50 cents. It does seem like a really nice quality. I will have to look up. I'm kind of bummed it's not one of those mini backpacks. It's still a cute little bag. That is everything that I found on this day. And I think I spent $17, or it was $17.50, and then I just gave her $18. The prices were so good, but I had a good time, and I always love talking to the ladies and gentlemen, sometimes there's men, that run these sales. They are always so nice. Let me know which item you liked. Let me know if you come to watch the craft stuff. Do you come to watch the home decor? Do you like the vintage stuff? Do you like the clothing? Let me know what you like to see. I am trying to get out a little more often, and I'm hoping to do more of the thrift with me videos. Those are just so difficult to do. You get there, it's hard to film, it's hard to look at items and film, so I have a lot of respect for the people who do that type of thing, and they do a good job at it. But those are some of my goals to work on as I go out and do my thrifting. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you so much for watching.